Nolan, the father who bought milk on a different universe and came back only after 16 years. Hey guys, what's up? Did you hear Nolan is finally an official server, and I'm gonna share with you some tips on how to play him. But before we start, let me tell you his story first. Nolan, a scholar for erudition, dedicated his life to saving the world from the cosmic phenomenon called calamity. Together with his wife Lillian, they built the infinite gateway to travel between universes to disperse calamity into the void, all the while leaving their little daughter Layla on erudition. However, the calamity was a far greater force than they could have ever imagined. And in a sad twist of fate, Lillian had to sacrifice her life just to stall the calamity. Nolan, who was left with a promise to protect their daughter, continued for 16 years carrying out his mission in fighting the calamity. Traveling countless universes, he had not aged a single day since entering the Infinite Gateway. But it was all finally coming to an end. With the calamity gone, he has fulfilled his mission to protect his daughter from the impending doom. But he was now falling endlessly through the dark emptiness of space. After what felt like an eternity of drifting in the void, he saw a light in the darkness. And from it came a faint voice. The light was calling to him. "Dad, wake up!" Basically, Nolan is all about creating rifts. If two or more are near each other, it will explode. First skill slashes an area on the ground, similar to Yisenshin's skill 2. Second skill is a dash that leaves a rift on its path. Ultimate creates 3 rifts and then dashes backward while removing any debuff effects, including crowd control. And his passive skill enhances his next basic attack after he has not dealt or taken damage from an enemy hero. In short, everything he does will create rifts, and you can combine 2 or more to make it go boom boom. Nolan has different kinds of combos for different situations. If the enemy is a bit far, you can start with his second skill, followed by an enhanced basic attack to close the gap. Follow up with his first skill to make rifts explode, and then dash again to reposition. Use first skill again to activate another rift explosion, or ultimate to finish them off. If you're near the target, you can start with an enhanced basic attack and first skill. The normal reaction of the enemy will be to dash away, and if they do, you can use your second skill to chase them. Follow it up with his first skill to create an explosion. If you're facing an enemy with crowd control effects, you will need your ultimate. Close the gap with his second and passive, and then make the rifts explode with his first skill. After that, use the ultimate to disengage. The Purify effect on his ultimate is a guaranteed pass to get out of those dangerous situations. His energy bar is divided into 4 parts, and each part is equivalent to 1 cast of his skill. Example, if you have 2 bars remaining, that means you can cast 2 more skills before you're out of energy. But if you have the purple buff, the energy bar will be divided into 5.5 parts. You can recover 15 energy if your exploding rifts hits an enemy hero or jungle creep. And this is why he's valuable as a jungler, because of his energy regen on creeps. Minions, however, will not give any energy. His ultimate and passive skill does not cost any energy. You can use the ultimate as a way to recover energy after doing all your combos. Just make sure to hit an enemy for that extra 15 energy regen. When last hitting the turtle and lord, you can use the ultimate together with retribution. The ultimate will remove any CC effect, and it has an instant damage. And if you use it too early, there's still the exploding rifts as backup damage. His ultimate is an extremely useful kit in his game style. It has damage, debuff removal, and a backward dash. That's like having Purify and Flicker with a 16-second cooldown at max level. 9.6 if you have a 40% cooldown reduction. You can also combine 3 rifts and make them explode all at once, but you have to be fast. I find it easier if I start with his passive, followed by first skill, and then finish it with second skill. This is my recommended build on Nolan. Blade of the Heptasis is a must since it has the mechanics as his passive skill. It's a burst type build because you want to deal as much damage as possible in the shortest time to avoid getting CC'd.